Hello everyone, my name is Darby, and obviously, we're all college students here. We all have to deal with the same problems. Studying, midterms, waking up for class on time. For some of us, we have to deal with a little more. Affording college. Today, I'll talk about why I believe that the state of California should give more help to middle class college students. Why just middle class college students, you might ask? Doesn't everyone else deserve to have a more affordable experience in college as well? Yes, everyone does. But middle class students are in a unique position when it comes to affording college, as they do make enough money where they will not get subsidized by the government to help, and don't make enough money where they just can't outright pay for it all. According to the Education Data Initiative, on average, it costs Californians $23,073 per year to attend college, which totals around $92,292 for a 4-year degree. The average Californian usually has around 27,788 saved up for college, a little more than a fourth of the cost, which essentially leaves people with little choice but to get a loan. These loans are different for everyone. Also, not everyone has access to the same loans, with some being way better than others. With a lot of college loans, you need to begin paying off the interest right away, with the federal student rate loan being around 5 and 7.5%, according to Bankrate in a peer-reviewed informative article. These numbers are already large enough, but now think of 7.5% of 70,000, just around $5,000 a year in just interest, not even taking off the principal amounts. You are spending that much amount without decreasing your debt at all, just keeping it the same. This needs to change. According to Bankrate, again, 92% of college loans are federal loans, which are mainly done through FAFSA. With FAFSA loans, if you are in a low income bracket, you do not need to begin paying off interest until after you finish college. Well, obviously, it would be impossible to get the federal government to change any of this. California could help itself. While California gives away college grant money, surprisingly, it does not have a loan system of its own and relies on the federal system. If California were to open its own loan system with better rates, this would greatly help a large majority of Californians who need to take them out, especially the middle class who don't get help from the other programs that California currently offers. This would be an investment into its own citizens, as for the most part, they would get the money back from the loans and then an increase in people attending college in the long run, which will help bolster the economy in California, in turn bringing in more tax revenue that they can use in other programs. All right, and to help myself afford college, I've been working since I was 15. Originally, just so I could get money to buy things I wanted and to go hang out with my friends. And I really continued with that mindset until after I applied to college. Even knowing that college is expensive, it wasn't until after I saw the cost it takes to get a bachelor's and then a master's degree that I started working more towards saving more money for college. I am now working as a lifeguard in college and still have to work a bunch of hours to be able to afford to go to school, partially debt free. I wasn't really left with the choice of whether or not I want to work, as my options would be tens of thousands of dollars in debt or have more time to study. While I'm grateful for the job, the pay is simply just not up to par. They pay minimum wage for the majority of jobs, with most manager positions making only $1 more. Here, I make 17 an hour, while at my old job with the same position, I was making 23.50 an hour. How does this make sense? Well, there is an alternative to making more money by working off campus. In the long run, you will make nearly the same amount based on the extra time it takes you to get there and the possible cost to use your car to also get there. The way California could help alleviating this is by giving enough funding to the schools so that student jobs can have competitive wages. Right now, they aren't even close to having competitive wages, but people still work the jobs due to a lack of nearby opportunities. Increasing these wages would give all students, not just middle class ones, the ability to have a better work life balance and be able to focus on school more without stressing about how much more money they need to make to afford the next semester. I know throughout the speech I talked about a lot, but here's the rundown. California should start to provide affordable loans to its citizens as an investment in its own residents. California should also give more funding to student jobs to help give them competitive pay and take away some of the stress while making enough money, which could help give students a better mental state of mind and give more time to focus on school. The reason they're going to college in the first place. As Alexander the Great said, I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. Even though this speech was mainly focused on solutions for the middle class, I still believe that everyone should have an equitable and affordable college experience.